Horrendous. Meet SHWEYGA MULLA, a 30-year-old Ethiopian nanny who describes how she was horribly tortured by Hannibal's wife, Aline.
She took me to a bathroom and she tied my hands behind my back and tied my feet. She taped my mouth. And she started pouring the boiling water on my head like this.
Her crime, she says she refused to beat Hannibal's toddler who wouldn't stop crying. SHWEYGA says she was actually scolded twice. The most recent episode was 3 months ago. Her wounds are still raw and weeping. She appears to be in desperate need of medical attention.
There were maggots coming out of my head because she had hidden me and no one had seen me. And then they found me and put me in the hospital.
But then she was discovered and brought back, and the guard who helped her was threatened with prison if he took her to hospital again. Co-workers backed up her account.
I worked for a whole year. They didn't give me 1 penny. Now I want to go to the hospital and I have no money. I have nothing. She said, no money for you. You just work.
Is this the true face of Colonel Gaddafi's regime? Amid fantastic wealth, sadistic brutality apparently meted out even to those trusted to look after the dictator's grandchildren. She's finally beginning to get the antibiotics and the care she needs. This is how we found SHWEYGA MULLA, abandoned in the Gaddafi family compound with horrific burns she says were inflicted by Hannibal Gaddafi's wife, Aline. She told us how boiling water was poured over her head, punishment for failing to keep a Gaddafi grandchild from crying. An account corroborated by co-workers. But now she's already sounding more optimistic. She says she already feels better than before. Well, it's great to see that SHWEYGA is in a much better place than when we found her yesterday. But it's also clear she's got months more treatment ahead if she's going to have any kind of a normal life. These photos show her terrible condition when she first arrived at the hospital in June. They were taken by doctors who started to treat her, but the doctors say they were bullied into stopping treatment by Hannibal Gaddafi's staff.
After 3 days, they came and threatened me here, and they said, we have to discharge this case, or otherwise we will have a lot of problems.
Despite the threats, a guard later brought her back secretly for more treatment. When the Gaddafi family found out, doctors say they were again ordered to stop treatment. This video was taken by a doctor a week ago, when SHWEYGA finally made the treacherous journey to a clinic through the fighting. Doctors say it was too dangerous to get to the burns unit and she was sent home after her dressings were changed. Dr. Roida Zawiya took that video and is damning about Hannibal and Aline Gaddafi.
There's no humanity. They are so, I don't know, actually. Maybe they're insane. Not sure.
3 weeks ago, that candor might have brought a death sentence. Now they're free to speak and to care for SHWEYGA MULLA.
And the ball has really gotten rolling now. Since that story aired, a lot of you have been asking, what can you do to help that woman and her horrible injuries? We do have an answer for you. CNN is helping aid agencies arrange treatment for SHWEYGA at an international burn clinic. She's going to need months to recover from this, and of course the scars will be with her for life. You can contribute to the effort online at cnn.com/impact. You're going to find a link there to a page that's set up by the non-profit group Anti-Slavery International in conjunction with CNN. You can donate specifically there to help SHWEYGA get the treatment and care she needs. Now, the British Prime Minister David Cameron talked about the nanny's situation and the Gaddafi regime and more with our Matthew Chance. Have a listen.
There's also this very distressing case of SHWEYGA MULLA, who was the nanny to one of the Gaddafi sons' families. There's a big campaign underway to try and get her medical treatment overseas. Is the British government prepared to foot the bill for that?
Well, first of all, I think CNN have done a very good job to raise the profile of this tragic case, and I think what matters is that this person gets the medical attention that they need. Where that takes place is a second issue, but the most important thing is getting medical assistance. There are charities, I know, that actually fly around the world and do incredible reconstructive surgery and other things to help people, like the case that you raised, and maybe there's a chance this could happen in this case.
It's